Well, good morning, everybody. It's still morning, yes, and it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. A little bit cloudy, but lovely and warm. Just how I like it. And I'm doing this movie actually using my iPad. First time I'm using my iPad to do a movie down here. Reason being, really, is my wife has always made use of the iPad. And I've never had the opportunity to use it, and I bought it actually to use as my backup for my iPhone and also do most of my filming on, but I never ever really got to use it because she's been using it for her Korean dramas and things and all kinds of other stuff, so it's just been out of my hands. But I've had constant problems with my phone more recently and connections because of my lack of having any kind of real address at the moment while I go through the change. So it's been really for that reason that I've been trying different things while I've got, my laptop's also good, but I can't bring my laptop down here really. It's not convenient, and I do a lot of other work on that as well, as you know, lessons and things like that. So that is why I've selected to take over my iPad, much to Rich's dismay at the moment. But it's only for a little while I work things out with how I'm going to work this. Okay. What do you think? Hey, what do you think? One of those days where you just don't feel like doing very much at all. Probably just sitting back, having a cold glass of beer and watching the world go by. Many people are saying, Simon, why are you building a bamboo property? Why don't you build breeze block cements and what everyone else does, what most people are doing here now? Yeah, I just want to I want to have the true native style property. The ones that are seen around are really, really fantastic. Yeah, there's more maintenance involved in one, but they are cooler, for sure, in terms of they're much cooler to live in than cement block and whatever, and also cement is not great for the environment. Bamboo is, because it regrows. We'll see when we've done it, won't we, really? I mean, I've been in the kubus around here, and I've been in a few houses that are timber and bamboo houses. And the experts tell me that they last a long time, providing people do live in them. They don't stand empty for long periods of time. But if they're used and they're lived in, they'll last as long as a conventional house. And as far as durability and strength go, they are as strong as, really. I mean, the only thing you've got to watch the bamboo is treated and the timber is treated for termites prior to it being constructed, put together. And that's important, obviously, that you do that well, so that you don't have any problems with the construction and termites. Once you've done that, maintenance is kind of ongoing. But I just like the fact that we're here in the tropics, and it will be nice to sit out on a porch that's a bamboo construction, and there's somebody else said, well, why don't you just make the porch bamboo and the rest of the house? And I thought, no, but I want to do it. I mean, it may not be practical in all aspects of life. I don't know, but it's what I would like to do. I've chatted with Richie, and Richie's already got the other house up there, which is the cement breeze block house. Anyway, so this one's going to be down here, and we'll have the other smaller rest houses with it around it, kind of thing, for guests as well. And I just thought, actually, yeah, let's do it. Let's do a whole bamboo village. We'll try and still finish our Greek village off at the top there, and then we'll do our native Philippine bamboo village down here. And let's go with it. Let's see. Let's make it a success. Yeah, well, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I've convinced Richie of the same, and we'll see how it goes as it comes together. Whether she will rather keep her kitchen mode up there, and it'll just be a kind of a holiday let down here. I don't know, but my intention is to have it as my main dwelling, as the main, and. Yeah, when we have visitors, I can move back into where I am now in the top room. But I want to try and create more. And the top house, to be honest with you, we've done a bit of tidying up around it. It needs totally reconstructing. It needs the whole roof coming off, and it needs reinforcing on the ground floor and knocking down everything and rebuilding. And it also then means if we want to put another mezzanine on top there, we're going to reconstruct some of the foundation work as well, get some extra steel in there as well, and then put another floor in. And we don't want to do that with Tatai still around, obviously, because it'll disrupt him immensely doing that. And quite honestly, I still prefer it down at this part of the property than I do up at the top part, regardless of putting gates and fences around and made it more user-friendly for the animals and things like that. I'm still not, it's still very noisy in comparison with down here. But that's what they like. They love to be by the road, and they love to have that constant noise of people shouting at each other across the road at each other, updating the news and motorbikes by, and it's what they enjoy. So, yeah, it's not my way. I don't enjoy it, but that's what I'm kind of got used to it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a motorbike going by now. You kind of get used to it, but I'd much rather have this ambience, the wind blowing and the birds singing. Waking up to this in the morning with a cup of coffee is far more pleasant. Someone's got a car alarm or a bike alarm going off now as well, it sounds like to me. Yeah. So the extra accommodation eventually we can be used as an Airbnb, that we can advertise on Facebook. It can certainly be used for when family come over here and spend time here. If it ever gets to that stage where and it will be, it'll be that type of dwelling. That's what I'm looking forward to be honest. Anyhow, I'm going to take this edit back now and see how it works with the iPad in comparison with my other camera and phone that I've been using, and see if we can get it to look anywhere near as good as we've had before.